Now the Grammys. Now let's talk about the Grammys for a second. So you probably watched the Grammys last night. A lot of things happened. Now let's talk about it. So Kendrick absolutely killed it with 5 different Grammys. Best Music Video for Humble, Best Rap Performance, Best Rap/Sung Rap Performance, and then Best Rap Album with Damn. So obviously Kendrick got quite a lot of Grammys. But there were a lot of people who were mad due to the fact that Bruno Mars won the Album of the Year over Kendrick. And I'm not gonna lie, I definitely thought that there was a slight chance that Kendrick might have won the Album of the Year, but goddamn, I was fooled. No, but seriously, I mean, Kendrick got a lot of Grammys for a lot of different categories, so I can't really be mad. But it's understandable that there were a lot of people who were upset because it seems like they weren't really trying to give him that Album of the Year Grammy at all. If we're gonna look at the history, then K-Dot has been nominated for Grammys multiple times in the past with his other albums like To Pimp a Butterfly and then Good Kid, Mad City. But you might remember that Macklemore actually won over Kendrick back in 2014. And do you remember that cheesy ass text that Macklemore sent Kendrick? I don't know about you, but those memories are pretty vivid for me. But then we had Alessia Cara, who won Best New Artist over people like Khalid, SZA, and Lil Uzi Vert. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of sitting here confused because can Alessia Cara even be considered a new artist? Don't get it twisted, Alessia Cara is talented as hell, but she's definitely been out for at least 2 years now. And are you telling me that Khalid didn't get the Grammy or SZA? Come on. I mean, someone like Khalid really blew up in 2017 and he is absolutely the new face in the R&B world. Or SZA with her highly successful Control release. This one is kind of weird to me, just goes to show how the Grammys are really wired. Did Alessia Cara maybe get it because she was the more familiar face to the mainstream rather than the actual new artists? I don't know what it is, but this part definitely had me confused. But then we had Logic, who I really thought would actually take home a Grammy with his 1-800 track. I mean, the song had crazy amount of impact in 2017, and considering he is a rap artist who released a pop song, I was really expecting him to get a Grammy for that because that's a type of record that's very noticeable and kind of sticks out. And not to mention the fact that it was a suicide track that did so well, but of course Bruno Mars got that one also. But I want to talk a little more about Kendrick here. I've always said this and I'm gonna keep saying it, I didn't think Damn was even that good to begin with. To be honest, yes, it was probably the best rap album of 2017 along with All American Badass by Joey Badass. But Damn losing against Bruno Mars isn't really a surprise to me. First of all, even though this was Kendrick's most successful album by far in terms of numbers, we can't ignore the fact that someone like Bruno Mars is obviously a pop star, and pop will always beat hip hop as long as the Grammys exist. Even though I would like to see Kendrick win Album of the Year because I simply want hip hop to shine and prosper, yes, there were much better albums than Damn as far as hip hop goes, but at the same time I'm not surprised that he didn't win Album of the Year. But he did win quite a lot of Grammys, so I can't really complain. But I also really feel like Flower Boy was a really great release, and 444 was also a really great release. But I'm not gonna lie, 444 not winning is obviously something I can't understand why. The album's direction is way too complicated for the mainstream and probably not so relatable to the general audience. But hey, that was my short little recap of the Grammys. But what do you personally think about the Grammys? Were you watching the Grammys? And is there anyone who didn't win a Grammy that you strongly feel deserved a Grammy? Definitely let me know in the comment section below and let's have a discussion about this. But as always, if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. This channel is all about bringing together people like you who enjoy music and start a discussion on different topics like this. And of course, like the video if you enjoyed it, follow me on all my social media accounts. It's on the screen and I'm out.